natural solutions to money, relationships, wellness, and more. Shine a light onto your day and into your life. Power Your Life with Dr. Joanne White.
Welcome to Power Your Life. I'm Joanne White, your host, and my first guest is an actress, screenwriter, director, and an acting coach. But she might say that her most important role is being an advocate for battered women all across the country and the globe. Lisa Regina joins me now with her story of survival from domestic violence and will share with us how she's helping other women who have been in similar situations feel empowered once again. Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's great that you're here, and thanks for taking the time with us.
Sure.
So in 2005, you actually suffered a domestic violence, a serious situation that actually caused physical and emotional harm.
I did.
What happened after that to help you shift gears and do the kind of work that you're doing today?
Well, as an artist, as an actress, and always using writing as a way to express myself, it came as a natural thing to just pick up a pad and pen and start to spill out what I was feeling emotionally, because it was very traumatic. It was highly publicized because of my then fiance.
Right.
And I really needed, in addition to counseling, of course, I needed a way to channel all the things, all the emotions I was feeling, like alienation, embarrassment, pain. And it started coming out in little fragmented thoughts and words, which eventually evolved into a monologue. I shaped it into a performance monologue. And it was amazing, really empowering for the first time to stage that in New York City with a cast of other women who did monologues that I wrote, which were all based on true stories.
Now, you've worked with a lot of women who've gone through the domestic violence, and have they been part of the workshops?
They have been. As a matter of fact, they've been so brave and allowing me to take their writings, their personal writings, and adapt them into a monologue for the stage performance. And then they would sit anonymously in the audience and watch this come to life by professional actresses. So you can imagine the impact that had on them.
What did they say about it?
Well, backstage they cried, they laughed, they embraced the actresses, and they said, "I need to change my life." And that's the starting point, when you can recognize that you need to change. So using the performance art to empower them just made me feel amazing and helped me to heal, really.
Well, also because when they're seeing it being enacted on stage, it's larger than life.
Absolutely.
And it brings it home in such a very, very powerful way.
It really does, which is why we had advocates and counselors backstage, because we wanted to be there for them once they went through this experience, having that safe perspective as an audience member, but then having their life stage, like you said, larger than life, can be really painful and also empowering.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've been going around the country, universities, YMCAs, all over, really teaching that message about raising awareness against domestic violence.
Yes.
What are the people that are receiving that message, especially on campuses and also around the globe? What's their feedback?
Well, it's really amazing. The YWCA really embraced my advocacy work the first time they saw me perform at the New Jersey Coalition for Battered Women. The feedback is amazing, and most importantly, the men that come up to me and say, "Hey, I have a daughter, she's starting to date, I want her to make the right choices. As a father, I don't know how to talk to her about this. Will you come to her school? You know, we need to see this performance." So it's really nice to hear that the men are getting involved and offering their feedback, because they are part of our community and they are part of the change.
And they're part of the healing process too.
Absolutely.
So it's important that they're coming together with that. Now you are working, you're doing so much, Lisa, it's incredible, but you're also working on this movie that you're producing, Shooter's Nail, and we have a little bit of a clip about that. Tell us about that and what's been going on with the project.
Okay, well, a friend of mine, Eddie McGee, lost his leg at a young age of 12, and he inspired me because he plays wheelchair basketball. So the screenplay has been in development for about 6 years now. But it addresses bullying, it addresses domestic violence, because the bully is living in a very volatile environment, so you get a deeper understanding of where this comes from, his behavior. So addressing these sensitive subject matters of domestic violence and bullying is really the two main storylines, but ultimately forgiveness is the hero, because we all the characters in the story impact each other's lives, and because of that they learn how to grow and forgive.
Which forgiveness is so powerful, and that probably is also important in the work that you're doing with the Writers' Healing and domestic violence, because
Absolutely.
there has to be a healing aspect to it, right?
Yes, absolutely. And without forgiveness, you can't move forward in your life. It's if you hold on to the anger, the pain, it's a poison that really keeps you down. And I've learned going through the large palette of emotions that the ultimate forgiveness is what really brings me to heal and myself to heal and others. And I'm just really thrilled that Eric Roberts and some celebrities have really recognized the value in the project.
Which is great. When do you think it'll be ready?
Well, we're working on it.
And you're in New Jersey. It's going to be shot in New Jersey, right?
We hope that tax incentive for filmmakers is reinstated in New Jersey.
Let's
we
hope
need
so,
it.
right.
We know that they do have it in Pennsylvania. So there's a lot of logistics that are being worked out, and it's in development. And of course, this is the hardest part for indie filmmakers to raise the money, develop it, and then go into pre-production.
Well, I wish you luck with that. Also,
you.
you're in something else that's coming out recently with Eric Roberts. What is that, and when is that going to be airing?
79 Parts is a feature film. It's a comedy on the lighter side.
Oh, we need that after all this, right?
Yes, because it's heavy, you know, and it's nice to have a lighter side. It's a wonderful film, and Eric Roberts, Tony LoBianca, Sandra Bernhard. So I'm really proud to be part of that cast. It's in post-production, so they're editing right now.
What's your role there?
I play Vera, and she is larger than life. Vera is a character. She's a lot of fun, and for me, it was very liberating to play a role like that, because she's intimidating, and she's also, like I said, very larger than life, and she's demanding, and just fun, a lot of fun.
And that's also comes from healing, right, from domestic violence, being able to play that kind of role, that empowering person.
Absolutely. Being able to have the confidence to get back into my acting,
Right.
you know, and I'm glad that I did, because it's something that's been a part of my life, you know, my entire life.
And you teach acting to so many people too, right?
I
For 25 years.
I do. 25 years of coaching. That came out of New York University. I started working with teens there, and then I started having colleagues, like fellow actors, ask me to coach them, and I have workshops. I teach in New York City, and I teach right here in South Jersey.
Well, thanks for being here and for
Thank
really
you.
shedding some light on domestic violence,
Thank
and
you.
we wish you the best of luck in all of your endeavors, and I think what you're doing is incredibly important.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Lisa. Up next, psychic medium Kara Noe joins us to talk about how to move on and enjoy life once again after you've lost a loved one. Whoops. Sorry, we'll be right back in a moment. Thanks.